Okay, so this is my Max, Traxxas Maxx. This is the body I got, and so let's go over some upgrades. So this battery, stock, it's okay, it's fine. I don't really see the need for the ID connectors to get this battery if you're specifically getting it for that. So that way, you don't have to, create a profile every time you want to charge your battery on your Easy Peak Live. I'd recommend going for something like this. These were super cheap, almost half the price of that one. Got these from Amazon, 60C, slightly more than that, 5200 milliamp. Kind of just barely fit, but I mean, I like them. They got a good bit of punch to them. Also, ESC and motor fans and the heatsink, garbage. You're gonna need to change the fans. You're gonna shatter them as soon as you go to jump it. I also got these for Amazon. I got this heatsink and fan combo for like 13 bucks. And then I got a two-pack of these. And I know it's kind of small, but it gets the job done. Got that for like 12 bucks. I got two of them off of Amazon as well. No, I'm not sponsored by Amazon. Just makes buying stuff a lot easier. Get stuff shipped faster. White Max kit, a must. If you're getting it, you want it to be an all-around basher, street, dirt. Just want to be able to take it wherever you want. White Max kit is a must. Bodies, as far as the body goes, this is a Pro Graphics body. I painted it myself. It looks pretty derpy, I know. You're gonna want to either get an unbreakable body, which sometimes they go from anywhere between $100 to $120. I recommend just getting a good old can of Flex Seal. And if you're already spraying your body, do it yourself. Super cheap, guys. I mean, I spent maybe 40 bucks on the body, another 18 bucks on paint, another $12 for a can of Flex Seal, and Flex Seal your body, and it's nearly unbreakable. I recommend about 2 to 3 coats. Should be fine. Yeah, I'm running a 2646 pinion and spur gear setup. Now I'm running a hardened steel hot racing spur gear. I recommend you get that. Don't go with the Traxxas metal spur gears. They are trash. You would chew through those like nobody's business. I'm telling you, doesn't matter how good you are at setting gear mesh. They are basically made of monkey metal. You eat through them very easily. Don't buy them. It'll be the worst 18 bucks you'll spend. Don't do it. Go for hardened steel. Like I said, I run hot racing. I'm running a 46.2 pinion and spur gear from them. Great investment. I spent $30 on the spur gear, and I forgot how much I spent on the pinion gear. But definitely a worthy investment. You don't want to, trust me, you don't want to be chewing through gears. That's going to get very expensive. Another thing, if you got a cell phone, guys, which if you're watching this, most of you probably do, get a TQI link, guys. I know the gearing and the way it calculates speed, it may not be perfect, and I know it's a calculated speed based on your gearing. However, the ease of setup in the app, setting your steering trim, TSM and everything without having to mess around with knobs and stuff, it's a whole lot easier. Setting endpoints a whole lot easier, guys. Definitely a worthy investment. And if you don't already have one, I recommend getting an Easy Peak Live. While I grab it, I recommend getting an Easy Peak Live. That's a must. Gotta get one, guys. If you have batteries that run Deans and you have one of these laying around, look, got this little thing here. It's an adapter, Deans to Traxxas. Works just fine for charging. Haven't had any trouble with it. Bought it for Amazon. I think paid like $6 for a pack of 2. Worthy investment. In my overall overview and review of my Traxxas Maxx, This is a generation 1. It's the first gen. As soon as it came out, I got it. The most I've broken on it was the front C-hubs, and both left and right, and that's been the only thing I've broken on it. And it was actually my fault that it broke, because I drove into a car at full speed. Yeah, driving down narrow roads at 65 miles an hour, around 62, 63. Not a very good, good idea, but I always send it, so it's whatever. Parts not that expensive, very simple, easy to replace. Diff fluid, center diff fluid, running 250K in there. Shock weight oil, I'm running 50K front and rear. Shocks are dialed all the way up for maximum height and compression. It's still pretty soft. It's not as soft as it was stock. I do recommend you put 50 weight. I run Team Losi Racing. I run this stuff right here. Great stuff. Good buy. Paid like 13 bucks on eBay. Worthy investment. Another thing, if you're gonna buy one of these, they're really expensive. So if you're trying to buy one and you want to buy it on a budget, and you want it to be just indestructible, you want to just be able to just drive it how you want and not have to worry about it for the most part, not have to worry about stuff breaking on you or replacing stuff, be ready to spend at least $1,000 just right off the gate. You're gonna want to get the best out of the vehicle, and I recommend all of these parts. I personally run them. I've had about at least 6 months on everything, except the new body. But that's just my review on it, guys. Yeah. If you're gonna bash with your 26-46 gear ratio, I recommend getting hardened steel anyways. If you're gonna run 26-46, if you run anything less than that, by less I mean a higher gear ratio, you're not geared as low as I am, or you're gearing down, I mean. You're running something like a 2450 or something like that. You can take a chance on the Traxxas gears. I just don't recommend them. Like I said, I run hardened steel gears and pinions, spur gears and pinions, and they haven't given me any trouble. Another thing, most people don't know how to set up an ESC fan and a motor fan, and both of them work. So I know there's a lot of wires here. Basically what you do is you match the colors of the wire, whether they be black and red, to the black and red wires on your receiver. And so you plug it into your receiver. Pick a channel, an empty channel that's not being used, and you plug it in there. Because the port on here, the extra port on here, it's not gonna work. It doesn't read it. It doesn't work. So that's how you do that. And just to show that everything works on it and the fans run fine, I'm going to plug it in. I'm trying to do it with one hand here. Give me a second. Okay. Controller on. TQI link. Controller on. Button. See? And it's just fine. And it'll start speeding up as it gets power to it. It'll start to speed up a little more. It'll peak out eventually. But that's my review for my Traxxas Maxx. Awesome car. I 100% recommend it. If you don't want to get something like an X Max because it's a little too big, I have one. They are ridiculously big. And if you think that's big, they have some bigger than that. Yeah, I'm talking about the Raminator. Yes, I am. I don't run any nitros. I only run electrics. My first RC was a Cyclone XB10 from Red Cat. Then I went to this. So if you're a beginner out there, don't be intimidated. It's not that hard. There's a training mode on here. You can learn to drive even with this. It doesn't have to be super expensive or a money pit, guys. But if you're looking for an off-road basher and the best off-road basher, in my opinion, this is the best off-road basher. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I think this is one of the best 1/10 scale bashers. I think it is. That's my personal opinion. I don't run Armas. I think they're ridiculously heavy, and they're unreliable, and all the metal parts just it causes too much room for too many errors, and I don't want to have to worry about something I don't want to bash. That's why I run Traxxas, because they're plastic, easy to replace, cheap to replace parts for, simple to work on, and maintenance. Struggle with the body here. It's still tight because it's new. But yeah, that's my review on my Traxxas Maxx, guys. That's the upgrade parts I think you should get. There's probably some stuff that I've missed. This is just my personal setup, guys. This is what I run. Like I said, you may want to get different things. Like, some of you may want to run Sledgehammer tires. I know I'm looking into getting some. Or some Proline Badlands belted tires. You're definitely going to want it after these, stock tires go bald. I like the stock tires. They're nice. These are pretty much bald at the moment. I'm literally just using them to do power slides and stuff with them. I can't even get to max speed on the thing right now because of this. I recommend getting the Sledgehammer tires. They're a little expensive. You might want to go with something like a set of Kaiju tires, or like some backflip MTs or something, or some D-boots. A little bit cheaper. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that's my overall review. And yes, I know the paint is smudged. You can definitely see that. And yeah, it's a good truck. I like it. So like, subscribe, and comment down below which your Max setup, if you have one, and if not, if you're looking to get one, comment down below. Yeah. All right.